now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into this content. We got Glasses Loke, known as G Malone, Aiden Ross, the streamer that been making the wave and noise in the streaming lane. We also got Wack 100, who done entered this controversy that's going on with G Malone. Rock, what's your intake? We gonna get to it, but before we do all that, man, I want to welcome everybody to the Compton Rick Rock TV, man. Yep, we back, Jack. But anyway, this is what I think about the whole thing. I think Aiden Ross, he's a streamer, so of course they gonna do things to get people attention. Do I agree with some of the things that he's saying about this lady, Doechii? I believe that's her name. No, I don't. I don't agree with it. But you have some people that agree with things like that, which is totally disrespect. I know one thing: if you call my mother or sister anything to be, we go. We're gonna give you some of them. Some people don't think that, man. Some people grew up where they just don't care about that type of stuff and they just disrespectful. They don't care. But anyway, we're gonna get to this content, man. We got Problem. He also had his input. Him, Pun, and AD over there at Community had a few words as well about this whole situation. We're gonna break it down, man. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go over and see what the fuss is about. Let's go. All right, let's see how all this started, man. Let's go.
I'm glad you brought that up, Adrian. I'm glad you brought Adriana. Adrian, I'm glad you brought that up. I saw that nigga Aiden talking shit about Doechii. There's no way you gonna think this cool. There's no way you think this gonna be cool.
You can't do that.
You thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? I'm gonna fuck what she said to that art. You keep calling her names, bro. I swear to God on Olivia, bro. It's going to come to a place where that's like it's permanent. You can't take that off.
All right, let's start right there. Now, when he say Olivia, that means something to him. That's his mother's name. And when I talked to one of his brother, he felt some type of way about that. He had something to say about that because they all love their mother. Rest in peace. So when he say that means he's serious. I know they ain't playing. I know them brothers, they don't play when they say that. So let's get back to this.
AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have fucked you around and he didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool with you. It's one thing to say, hey, man, you know what? That lady ain't said your name, so you assuming it. You finna start calling her out her name. I'm telling you right now, 7th Street Crib, nigga not going for that. It ain't even got nothing to do with TDE. Eventually, you just a white man talking shit about this sister.
Yeah.
That's what it's coming down to. And I'm just keeping it a beam with you, bro. I know you fuck with Ack. I know you fuck with Flock and a couple niggas. You cannot be no motherfucking white man talking that much shit about that black woman.
All right, man. That remind me of back in the days, how they used to be. Back in the days, now drugs and everything, the way that these women carry themselves now, dudes really don't stick up for them no more because they own drugs. They want to be men, all type of stuff. But Glass, he said, you know what? I'm standing on principle. This is what it is. You keep on doing it, it's going to be a problem. Let's get to this over here and see what Problem talking about since we talking about Problem. Let's go.
Mute up, big aunt.
Yeah, I mean,
no, sir.
You got the fist of the group chat in here today, man.
Oh yeah,
and you got the wild card in here.
I'm hot.
He's definitely the wild card.
You got the wild card in the group chat, man. So
hot.
He's a little unfiltered, man.
I'm hot.
You know what I mean?
I don't understand all of this.
Let's hear your take. What's your take on what's going on, man?
Let's circle back.
We're talking about G Malone and you know, him and Aiden Ross going at it right now. What's your take on that, man? Seeing it all transpire.
Man, this white got me fucked up.
Yeah.
This goddamn Cracker Jack. Y'all, we didn't let these get really comfortable with like just disrespecting us as a race. When you racially profile a homie that this don't even drink or smoke, you talking about your baby mamas. He ain't got no kids. Probably shooting your baby mama, and then to end it with, oh, I'm not white, I'm Jew. You too. Who is you talking to?
Talking your
like, bro, what's up with these little man? Like, the thing is with me is this, like if Twitch ban him, YouTube ban him, and whatever else he on ban him, who is he?
Mm-hmm.
He's nobody. He's nobody. Like these nobody. We allow nobodies to speak on the culture way too much. And I think I don't like on some other. I don't like how we the only ones that give a. Because when Doc get in, everybody jumped up and we all together. G is in some. like we supposed to hop up and all get together against anybody, like white, black, Spanish. Who the there's no talking about the homies. Like, we're not doing none of that.
All right, is it safe to say that they get it from us? They see us do it. They hear it on the records. They hear it on the albums. We do it a lot. We could play every last one of these dudes' music and hear the same thing old boy saying. Now, I get where they coming from. They saying you can't say it. Yeah, you not allowed to say it. But it seemed like, man, everybody is doing it. We made it comfortable. We made it comfortable for them.
Joking, content, I with it. We can content all day. This said the homie's baby mama is probably getting shot at.
Right,
and
right,
I'm
right.
Jew. Then tried to call another black person on us.
G's uncle.
Tried to call a nigga.
Tried
like,
to call Wack. Shout out to Wack.
like I could get this off because I know him.
Right. Hey, and Wack, love you to death. Mute up. Kick back on this one. Let
Yeah.
let
Kick back on this one, nephew.
let the he's talking about.
Kick
let
back
us
on this
get
one, nephew.
Let you know what I'm saying? I'm not going for it in 2026. Chach is back.
Chach is back.
All right, so I did see that part where Aiden Ross did make the phone call. And that's because they felt like, you know what? This is somebody who I think that control the narrative, that's going to have my back and tell everybody to be quiet and shut up. Now, I get it. But some people you can't do that to. Some dudes ain't going for that. Some dudes don't care if Jesus walked in front of their face and told them something. That ain't going to make them change the way they feel. Everybody can't get that phone call and say, hey, man, kick back on it. Like, man, wait, hold up, man. I'm handling this how I'm handling this. Now, sometimes you can make a phone call and say, man, stand down, man. I got this play in play. And just out of that, somebody like, you know what, I'm going to stand down. But when it's serious business, he didn't put that on his mama. He didn't put that on his hood. I don't think it's no phone call that could be made to him to make him change his mind. All right, let's get over here. This is the Ruler Report. See what he talking about.
Now, a few days ago, Glasses Malone called Aiden Ross out for calling Doshi out of her name. Now, a lot of people know that Aiden has aligned himself with OVO and Drake, and he's really taking aim at anything connected to Kendrick. Now, a lot of people have been saying that Doshi is an industry plant, but people haven't necessarily been disrespecting her as an individual. Well, Aiden said some things about Doshi that was crazy. Not only did he talk crazy about her, but he also was calling her out of her name repeatedly on a live stream. Now, Aiden would hear what Glasses Malone was saying, and he would reach out to Wack 100 to see if Wack actually knew who Glasses was.
But listen,
What up, Nas?
yo, this dude named Glasses Loke and Trap Bradshaw, they're threatening me.
Glasses? Oh, no, I know them dudes, bro. Trap ain't nobody. Don't pay him no attention. Glasses, that's family. Glasses Malone is who he is. I'll call nephew right now.
All right, Wack. Thanks, bro.
All right.
So apparently Wack 100 was going to put in a phone call to Glasses Malone about the entire Aiden Ross situation. And with that being said, Wack 100 would eventually end up on a clubhouse floor where one of the individuals who he told Aiden Ross to not worry about would eventually come on the stage to try to confront Wack for what he said on the phone call. Not only did Wack ask him why was he actually going back and forth with a streamer, but he will also warn this individual and Glasses Malone about what could possibly happen by them threatening Aiden Ross.
Nah, Wack, you whack, B, for what you did right there, B, on my name, B.
I mean, you cloud chasing.
I ain't never cloud chasing my
I'm talking to a streamer.
I ain't never taught to that. I ain't even said nothing about
Where's
the
you
nigga.
going at a streamer?
I ain't never say nothing.
They going at the streamer. They want that fame, man. Hey, listen, clout. I don't know where these dudes get that you clout chasing like that's bad. Clout chasing is where the money at. I think everybody on the internet clout chasing. That's where the money at. Clout chasing equals money. Y'all act like that's a bad thing. I ain't clout chasing. Well, you better start clout chasing and get you some money. Everybody you see on here with these answers, they clout chasing.
All about the. You gonna say I'm a cloud chaser for?
Bring
B?
it down, man.
Nah, this ain't no. I'm talking right now. Chill out.
Bring it down, man. What you
I'm
doing,
talking right
man?
now, though, bro. My mic
down,
might be loud. My mic may be loud.
So listen,
My mic might
that's
be
not your lane to be arguing with a streamer.
I never
So
argue
if
with
I
him,
see
bro.
you arguing with a streamer,
Never
you
argue
clout
with him.
chasing.
Never argue with him. And the nigga said he called a black woman. I said, nah, he ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't call black women.
What's that, bro?
You did.
I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's cool at all. That's just my opinion. I don't think, because if you call the wrong person mama that, they gonna get you. They don't care who you is. They gonna wig split you and do it right in front of the police. They don't care.
You did.
Y'all remember that lady? It was on the internet. It was a young girl. She slapped somebody mama, and I think about a week later they smoked her.
You
What's
did.
that,
but
bro? Listen, I don't know what color you is. You get your ass out of line with me.
We ain't
I'm
doing
gonna call you something. What is you doing engaging with a street?
I never engaged with him though, bro. You ain't
I
even know
told Glasses he better slow down. I said, Glasses, you better. I texted you. I said, you better slow down, bro. I said, cause what you gonna be doing? Hold on. What you gonna be doing? Some of us gotta stop being stupid. What you gonna be doing is crying when you over there fighting the case. You know what you're dealing with. That ain't the streets. That's a kid who got a voice and a platform, and he's telling you you cannot start to implement chicken gangs on people like that in the open. You can't do that, bro. You gonna do it, nigga, just do it.
All right, he got a point there. He definitely got a point there. If you gonna do something, do it. Don't get on here talking about what you gonna do. That's the whole thing I be talking about, man. That's where Wack got a point at, and that's where he makes sense. You get on here and you implement gangs, they gonna get you. We all seen these RICOs that's going on. I think I seen somewhere where it said all the Crips should get on Aiden Ross. I don't think that's even cool. Whoever said that, I don't think G said that. But whoever said that ain't cool to say. If you gonna do it, just do it. You don't never warn nobody you gonna do something to them. Because they gonna call the police and all this stuff is recorded. Now, G said, I don't care if he called the police. I just said a few minutes ago, some people don't care about you calling the police. And if you could deal with that, if you're not gonna get in the courtroom, if you're not gonna sit in there and cry, then cool, handle your business. Just handle your business. All this talking on the internet, what y'all gonna do, handle your business. You see somebody you gonna get, just get them when you see them, man. Do not get on here and talk about what you gonna do, man.
So at the end of the day, what the entire issue is that Aiden Ross was calling a black woman, Doshi, out of her name, calling her bees. And with him not being black, him being outside of the community, Glasses Malone is taking an issue with this. Well, Academics actually called her out of her name, and I don't think Glasses went as hard at Academics as he's going at Aiden. So the reason why I feel like he's going harder at Aiden is because of Aiden's skin color. Now, with that being said, though, Glasses Malone would actually get on his own podcast, the No Ceilings podcast, and he would not only address Aiden Ross once again, but he also would call out Wack and say that Wack can't stop nothing.
The next step is to call Wack, because you think Wack, that's your man. Wack is not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. That's just not the relationship. He's not. He know I'm going to move on whatever I'm supposed to move on the right way. So he can talk to me. It makes sense. He's not going to stop me. Nobody on the West, not Wack, not Big U, not Top Dog. Nobody is going to stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do. He could say, hey, G, man, I don't know. This could get you in trouble. The difference with me and most of the people, I got no reason to, I don't give a fuck. Like, even in his thing, he like, I'm just gonna call the police. Police come after crimes, man. So when I slap you up and I do something to you, they coming after. I'll be right there when they show up. I done been to jail for selling drugs, punching on shit, all kind of shit. And I was just fine in there. You think I'm not gonna go to jail proud that I slapped your stupid ass in the face because you keep calling this black lady a, I don't. Which one of these people you think you cool with? I don't give a f if you cool with the president. You're not cuz. We all ain't streamers. We not all streamers. We all don't care about maintaining a relationship. I don't care that you successful. That shit don't mean nothing. Nigga, I know you from Visalia. I know where you at, and I know your people.
Now, apparently the text message.
All right, well, if he feel that way, then, man, that sums it all up right there. It ain't nothing for nobody else to talk about. It ain't no phone calls that could be made. It ain't nobody that could say nothing. The man didn't made his mind up. Now, if we see you the homie, I've been knowing you since we was kids, trading baseball cards and all that. If we see you after this, hanging out with him, and you don't stand on what you stand on, I'm going to personally call you myself and say, hey, man, what's going on, man? Nah. When you say you gonna do it, people gonna look for you to do it. Like when we seen Charleston White, people talking about what they was gonna do to him. Then we seen them all taking pictures and huddled up with him and getting autographs and all that. Man, just do what you gonna do, because when you put yourself in this position, man, and you run across these dudes and you don't do it, they gonna look at you crazy, man. But anyway, man, hopefully everybody can get to the end of this, man. Hopefully Aiden Ross give a public apology, or it's just gonna be what it's gonna be, man. Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What y'all think about all this, man? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.